That's right. We've hit the button. Everything should be working. Everything should be set up. And that's right. Today is a very, very special episode. Today is one of those episodes where I'm glad to see it come full circle. Okay, looks like my title didn't change. That's wonderful. I love that. We need that. Perfect. Everything's working. Okay, well, chat, welcome. Shout out to Blue Eyes. For joining me in the TikTok pre-show, but of course, today is the community raffle. And the other thing, the main thing, is that it is December. Chris, I see that. Is it going to show up in the multi-stream chat? Oh, Chris, I'm worried. I'm worried about the multi-stream chat. I think I have everything set up now. Yeah, no, it's a ghost town. I saw your comment, but the multi-stream chat didn't see the comment. So, we'll have to just keep looking at it. I have an alternative that I can potentially work with, but yeah, sorry to get distracted, but today is the community raffle. So, 16 entrants, 16 people who were, either like they're regulars, they're always here, or just like people who showed up who were new and just said hi. Like there was a couple of people who were just like, asking for help, like, hey, can I get some advice on whatever X or Y mission? I was like, hey man, we're going to get you in. We're going to get you a chance of winning something. And of course the something, I think currently you're looking at, what is it? Like 4 prime sets, 4 different choices that you can choose from. You get 1 prime set of 4. So I think I have Harrow, Baruch, Neja, and Titania. I might also have Nidus. You might have access to 5 prime sets that you can choose from, and you get 1 of them. But of course, today is December 3rd, so we're doing 2 rolls. So 2 people have chances. Sarita, are you in the Discord? I tried to enter people who were just talking in the Discord, but I have a brief opportunity to get you entered in for 2 chances to win this time. Shout out Sarita for saying hey and dropping some likes. Because I just snagged people that just said anything. Like when somebody said something in the Discord, I was like, oh, that person said something. Oh, I'll just snag them. So I have to remember what your username is in the Discord. That's the thing. That'll be the thing that always kills me. You're good, those. I have those framed. Give them to someone else. I appreciate it. So yeah, not only are you going to get a prime set, you're going to get, either 2 Rivens or 3 Rivens, random veiled Rivens. And then you're going to get, I've decided, not just as a Christmas gift, like maybe just from now on, you're going to get a max rank Acolyte Arcane. So that's 21 Acolyte Arcanes for you to do with what you want. I realized that I had enough choices and people were asking for enough different choices that I was like, oh, I think I'm pretty much fine. I want someone to appreciate and enjoy them. Oh, yeah. So you got a bunch of prime sets. I may be close to some of them. I may have a lot more than others, but yeah, if I have a full set of multiple, then I'll tell you you'll see what's on the list. Anyway, we'll kind of go through that live. So anyway, we've got 2 rolls to go over, but I want to say shout out to all the 16 people that just kind of said hi or like hung out in the Discord. There's a lot of people that were just like, just here to like ask a couple questions. I was like, yeah, I'm going to snag you. I'm going to enter you in the wheel. And then the people that are like, we have some cool submissions. That's the thing is like, it's still a community showcase. So I still get to like show off people's submissions. And like Wild Wolf was like, hey bro, take screenshots of this so you can submit it. And I was like, okay, cool, whatever. Anyway, so we have 16 entrants. We got 2 rolls. So let's see who wins the first one. I'm going to grab a sticky note for this chat. All right, let's hit the button. Here's the first roll. The wheel. The wheel giveth. Oh, Strategist. What? Did Strategist win last time? Oh my god. That's crazy. So that's the first winner. I'm pretty sure he won last month. I could go back and look at the tapes. Yeah, there's Chris. I see you now. I see you talking now, Chris. I wonder how much you were saying. Oh, no, we're working now. So you may have been saying that before the chat was working. The Honored Evan. Wow, welcome in, the Honored Evan. I will say, if you are quick about it, just join Discord. There you go. You were quick about it. Okay. So there you go. So we're going to add, so we just, strategist just one, and we're going to add one more. The Honored Evan. Capital Evan. Very interesting. The capital Evan. I like that. Whoop. 17 entrants. There you go. Quick on the draw. Snagged at least the second roll. But here we go. Strategist won again. We may have to do a recount or something, but I don't know. I think strategist would enjoy that. I'm ready for the showcase. Yeah, Chris has some really good captura, but let's hit this wheel one more time. Oh my goodness. And we'll see. Oh. Well, there you go. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. That's hilarious. Well, there you go. So we'll have to go and look at our we will have to look at our prime sets that you'll have access to. So those are 2 winners. There you go. Oh my goodness, Blue Eyes. Quick on the draw. It played out for you. It worked out for you. Goodness. Look at that. Right on the line with Andrew. Yeah, Andrew was just in the showcase. Yeah, Chris. I know Chris wishes. I really want. We're all hoping for Chris to, because Chris always, not only is he just a regular, not only does he like show up in the voice chat, you know what I mean? He's also, he's dropping these submissions where I'm like, dude, he's putting in the work. You're going to get a win. Trust me, we'll manifest a win. We'll manifest a win for Chris next month. I'll tell you what, January. All right, we're celebrating Christmas. We're celebrating New Year's. We're gonna do another double draw. We're gonna do another double. That's it. So, it's the Christmas spirit. It's the holiday season. Happy holidays to everybody. So we're gonna get a double roll for that. And incredible. Look at this. Blue Eyes. Quick on the draw. Yeah, Chris says one day with the little emoji. Yeah, look, quick on the draw, snagged the second loadout. Oh, goodness, but there you go. There's a double roll. So the next thing that we're going to take a peek at. So, I have to do this. We're going to do this as number 1, and this one is 2. Okay, so next thing. So, obviously, the main thing is that you guys are going to get either 2 Rivens or 3 Rivens. So you got 50-50 shot to get 1 extra Riven. Obviously it's just veiled Rivens. Get a good roll. I don't even know what they are. They're veiled. So pretty baller. But let's hit the button. So this is for strategist. This is number 1. Oh, okay. 3 Rivens for strategist. Okay, very good. All right, and then of course the other thing to that is that all right, 3 Rivens, and then I'll have to put that a little bit further down. Okay, and then this second roll is for good old Blue Eyes. And there you go. The wheel giveth and the wheel taketh away. So unfortunately, only the 2 Rivens. A game of chance till the end. That's what I gotta say, chat. But that's what these things are here for. I've been thinking I might double it. I might give you guys 4, but for now, I think it might just be 3. So that's 1 wheel, and then we have a bunch more to roll. So we have which Rivens you get. So that's it. You get well, look at it. Oh my god, it's crazy. Yeah, the stats will always kind of match up. I update this list, once a month, so I added a few. They all went up for the most part, but not by much. Like it was like 2, 3, or whatever. But yeah, you don't get a lot. That's it. You just get them from Iron Wake. That's the only time that I ever get Riven, so you can see the stats. Anyway, this is for strategist. He's got 3 rolls, so obviously you got a huge weight towards rifle. That's always going to be the thing, but... Ooh, a Zaw Riven. Okay, very good. That's a good roll. There's a couple Zaws. You know, ooh, we got an Exodia Contagion build to talk about. I will say we do have the builds to talk about, but that's the first Riven. Oh, a Kit Gun Riven. Oh, interesting. Okay, very good. Oh, I don't know why I wrote that out. Oh, that's lame. And then we've got one more. I wrote out Riven. Oh, and a rifle. Ah, classic. We love it. Alright, perfect. There you go. So there's the rifle Riven. And then, of course, we've got some rolls for Evan. We've got 2 rolls for Evan. You're just going to see the stats as they are, and we're not going to update them. I'll update them once I give these Rivens away. Chat, you know what I mean? A pistol Riven, very good. I'll tell you what. The pistol Rivens are a great example of shitty chance, bad luck. There's a lot of pistol Rivens that I ended up selling in the end. Ooh, a double pistol roll. That's crazy. Look at that, right on the line. A double pistol roll. Oh my god. So good luck on the pistol Rivens. There's a couple pistol Rivens that we will all love, but yeah, we're not talking about that. We're talking about, well, I guess that's it. That's the thing is I'm just always gonna do it. Hate to see it. Yeah, double pistol. Pray for it, man. That's what I gotta say. I'll tell you what. There's been a couple pistols in this game that, you know, what I've always said is the ratio of good pistols to good rifles is like almost double. It's not necessarily double. Like pistols are about 25 to 30% in my usage list. But like rifles is like upwards of, it's probably around 50% of the, you know, like primary weapons that I own, like give or take. It might be closer to like 45, but it's a lot. And you can really feel that. There's a couple pistols that really go hard, so good luck. All the best. We'll send those out. We'll get those all settled, but we've got some builds to talk about. I'll do this. So I appreciate everybody that's watching in the future that's like, what the fuck? This is a raffle? You're like, what the hell? But yeah, appreciate Blue Eyes for joining me. Getting locked in real quick, and then there you go. You get the win. Double pistol is a, yeah. I don't want to beat a dead horse, but for now, we're gonna cut here. Oh, a Hero Prime look. Just for a second, we're gonna do a Hero Prime look. Woo, a little bit of a palette cleanser. Oh my god, I love this hood. This hood is so sick. Oh my god, excellent. Excellent. S tier. And once again, chat. Oh, is this the... Oh, this is Seraphire. I like the Seraphire. That's cool. It adds like a really... It's like a really distinct energy effect. Oh, you get like little armor pieces. Oh, damn. Should I be farming Zeramin standing? Oh my god. But yeah, that looks sick. I might snag that. We love to see it. Tiburon Obsidian Emblem. Oh my god. Anyway, we're not doing that. It's a community showcase. We're not doing that. Sorry guys, we're not doing that. We're doing this. So we're gonna start with the stuff that that is in the title. I have randomly found this stream. Hello, Sci-Fi Freak. Welcome in, Sci-Fi Freak. Title and thumbnail, of course, is the important thing. Burston Incarnon blast damage. We're going to start here, and then I can go to the other one, to the Riven. But yeah, this weapon is very criminal. This weapon does a lot of damage. This is blast and corrosive. It's crazy, man. This shit goes super hard. But yeah, I've been loving, you know, that like there are specific, you know, a lot of beam weapons just have so much power that you can just add blast damage to it, and maybe your build looks a little kooky, but Chat, like this, like you can see the stats. This is 150 plus galvanized scope. This is crazy. And primary deadhead also goes so hard. I'm surprised you're not using galvanized aptitude. Yeah, this is folkloric's build. So this is I use galvanized aptitude. So I use galvanized aptitude and primary blight, which is kind of an interesting idea. But yeah, no, for the most part, I've always said like there's a certain power level of weapons where no matter what setup you have, like that shit goes really, really hard. That shit kind of wipes. It's kind of crazy, honestly, but you know, all I can really say is I'm having a great time with it. Galvanized aptitude doesn't play to the radius. Yeah, obviously, but no, I still beam enemies. So I use galvanized aptitude for single targets because most things don't really survive a lot. But if I need to look at something and it needs to die, then I'll fucking put it for. I mean, there's a couple examples where I really like it, but yeah, obviously it doesn't apply to the radio tech. I was gonna say having multiple is crazy strong. Yeah, but a lot of these, like Burston Incarnon especially, is like it's classic. It's a Godfa-esque, you know. It's an Ambassador-esque. It's a Tenet Flux Rifle-esque. You know, it's got this. It's so simple to use. It's so easy and elegant. I'm like, I don't think you're really struggling too much. Like, a lot of it really is that, you know, you're ending up in specific setups where it's like, okay, I will say, so I've been doing a lot of Void Cascade recently, and I'm just about able to get to the point where I would normally get like it's nothing in like a survival, you know, like 10 rounds, 20 rounds, or no, excuse me, 10 rounds to get 2 relics, or maybe like 15 rounds to get 3 relics. Like that shit's a breeze in like most game modes, but in Cascade you're like, fuck off. Especially like a Omnia Cascade, you're like, oh my god, suck my, like that shit sucks. But that's mainly just solo plus randomizer, like just trying to use whatever Warframe, test out whatever you're doing. But yeah, dude, I think that pretty much covers it. Like you're seeing the damage. I should show off the Riven, of course. The Riven is, I mean, yeah, getting that. Oh, that's sick. It gives you that base damage. It just gives you back the damage that you just don't need a damage. That's gamer moment. Love that. And yeah, who gives a fuck about recoil on this thing? Also, 3 rerolls. That's crazy, man. But there you go. That's folkloric, of course. You know, shout out folkloric. You kill with direct hits, so not applying to AoE. Really doesn't matter. Yeah. No, that's been my setup for a lot of beam weapons. Is like they'll always have this built-in power at clearing crowds. Like that's what the AoE primarily functions for, is clearing crowds. But then against anything that needs to die, you just point it at them. You know, you don't even necessarily. It shoots fast enough with enough multi-shot that you're just deleting anything that you're directly hitting. You can bean violence like it's nothing. There's nothing more satisfying than just doming violence. You know what I mean? Violence shows up, your squad freaks out, and you're like, "Sorry, gamer." Boop. Yeah. I mean, I love this setup on pistols as well, using gun CO. But yeah, let's talk about we want to talk about the Limbo Contagion setup. I do also want to then show off the Discord. So this is just a looped video. This is just a loop video of this Limbo Contagion. I think the whole thing is that you're I see. So you banish one enemy and then you rift surge the rest of them. Very easy to understand. I've been wanting to try this build out. This looks pretty cool. And then you can just kind of dash to be in the void. It's pretty sick, honestly. But yeah, I do. Here's the thing. I think I've been wanting to put this on those Zaws, but I don't know if I have. But anyway, they've always been so high in the usage. But yeah, I'm just letting it loop. But yeah, like first of all, Exodia Contagion, very beloved. We all kind of have a good time. I don't mind normal Cascade, but adding relics on top of it is too much in my opinion. I love doing that with Trumna All Fire. Yeah. How fast can Gauss... Wait, did you know the 1 to 3 interaction? No, I only ever used it for the bubble. But I've been thinking, I think that's genius. You just tap us. How holding banish spreads the rift to more enemies through his 3. Yeah, so I guess that's how it works, right? Is you like cast Rift Surge on an enemy that's in the rift, and then it'll spread the rift effect. Like regardless, you don't need the bubble. Like I've been thinking, like yeah, the bubble has always been the weirdest thing with Limbo. I know there's a crazy Limbo build is the way to play him. Yeah. So that's good to know. That's what I've heard. But yeah, Limbo has always been such a weird. You know, I've played enough pub missions with like bubble limbos where I'm like, oh my god, let's play a game sniper. I got range. Oh, you're doing some like lyrics or something, Chris. Anyway, yeah, it's crazy. And then it's how I played it. Real, yeah, Limbo, dude. A real Limbo main in the wild. A Limbo main. Sorry to meme a little bit, but. We could also show off Wild Wolf. Wild Wolf has shown off. I think this was his. He said this was what he was using against liches, and I was like, oh my god, it's funny. He's got. I'm like, damn. But yeah, I love the lich grind. That shit takes forever, man. I'm telling you, that shit takes forever. Yeah, I don't know what you're doing. Let's play a game sniper. He's saying some. Chris is saying some corny shit, I guess. But yeah, like. I kind of like this. Also, although like it is 75% efficiency, but you know, that is just blind rage for your strength mod. It's nice. I will say there's a point for speed where it's kind of a sweet spot. There's a point where I don't really go much higher above that. When I'm playing Volt, I usually just spam 4, but I try to actually like use my abilities more. So it's cool to see Roar. I like Roar. That's a fun take. It's somewhat understandable given our bad reputation. If you want to like, share my fashion, I need to boot up my computer first. Yeah. So my username is just below me on YouTube. Well, I could put it in the description on YouTube as well, but I think is that shout out somebody dropped some likes. Appreciate that. 78 likes. Thank you. But yeah, I mean, we'll show off the other parts of the build, but first of all, yeah, this was an interesting one. I was like, oh my god. But yeah, the sucky thing is like I don't get to see the full window. You know what I mean? Like I can't get the full screenshot. But I was like, I think there's like a sweet spot where like you're kind of okay. You know, I pretty much always use viral fire. Like this setup for me is just viral fire. But gas damage honestly is crazy. But yeah, gas and blast is that's an interesting idea. But I'll tell you what, man. I mean, the only thing that I needed to hear was like, this is what I play liches against. I'm like, oh, you must have done a lot of liches. Okay, that's kind of that's all you need to say. You at least took this into some gameplay and didn't struggle too hard. The Fenmore is crazy, but yeah, I just don't think this is a full build. Like, it's also just, I will say the Fenmore does have a lot of slash damage. Like, my build, I think for the Fenmore is slash, viral and fire. I think gas and blast are very specific. Yeah, like. I have gas and blast on like only a few weapons in this game, and it's like mostly like melee influence weapons. I actually mentioned that. It's a whole segment in my melee influence video, so that's going up on Saturday. That's an exciting one, but and then yeah, of course, just Tatsu. Like holy shit. just literally a two-handed Econo. That's all you need to say. You just spam heavy attack. That's it. Won't even have access to Tennokai for a while. So, but I will say, like the Tatsu Prime just does so much damage. It just does so much damage. I'm like, oh my fucking god, it's hilarious. If you want, I can give you a Riven for it. I need Riven space. No. I pretty much just, if I need a Riven, it's always in the weirdest times of the day. I'm just like, well, looks like I need a Riven now. Anyway, we've got a couple others to show off. So, We got strategist with a very impressive Dante. I like how the color shows up on Dante. Like, it's crazy how you can get such distinct color matching. Like, I'm like, fuck, man. How do you get such, like, the red? It feels like it just comes out perfectly. It's so sick. Yeah, I have 166 out of 180 Riven capacity. So I've been a lot more aggressive at, like, just erasing Rivens, where I'm like, yeah, fuck off. I could give a fuck. And then one more. Ooh. I like this shot also. It's the colors, don't they just go so well? Is this the sacrifice tree? I don't know. It's a cool tree. I like it. Oh, it's a cool tree. Yeah, nice one, Amar. Very, very insightful. But yeah, that's part of it. This is it's very nice to me to see, like, how all of you guys have the artistic eye. You know, when you put this together, you're composing the shot. Like, I feel like we all have this ability to just, like, be in Warframe, and there's just these moments. It's very cinematic in certain moments. I'm gonna get some water, but Chris, I had to save the best for last. I hope you didn't feel too spurned by that. But give me 1 sec. I'm gonna get some water. There you go. Oh, they say no sound detected. God, you're so cringe, TikTok. But yeah, we're not talking about that. We're talking about Chris. He says, I'm just too good. There you go. Look at that shot. Oh, my goodness. Oh, and then here's the thing. So Harsh also submitted some captura. But I've been doing this thing where I'm, like, trying to spread people's submissions out. Like, if it's all the same frame, I'll keep it all together. But, like, you know, if you're doing multiple frames, then I can kind of spread it out, show it off over multiple streams. You know, unless you got cooler content, then maybe I'll double up if you're starting to submit a lot. But chat, that's one shot. Can I just go here? Ooh. Wow, Chris, what a shot. Wow, Chris, what a shot. Well done. I'm just too good. Yeah, well said. Captura artist, truly. This is what I say. It's got a great composition. Oh, and the Tenet Archiplasmor. Chat, could he have picked a better weapon? Chat, you tell me right now. Elegant, a beautiful weapon, and a gorgeous. Oh, yeah. Very impressive, as always. You know, very strong, very nice looking. Yeah, and this shot, this capture scene is the gamer moment, okay? This is the one this one slaps. It looks so. Are you kidding me? And the moment that goes with it, oh my god. Anyway, I'm getting a little distracted, but Chris, am I getting distracted by you, Chris? Yeah, that's right. Chris has entranced me. I'm, like, lost in his shot. It's gorgeous. Look at that. Woo! Wow. Anyway, I'm getting a little over the top, but very impressive. There you go, Cyfreak PC. Look at this. Look at that. Wow. That was easy. Here, and then guess what? We could add friend, gamer. Look how simple that was. Limbo look. Oh my god. This is straight, like, this is like tech Bloodborne Limbo. This is like Canehurst, like blood, like tech of Canehurst. I don't know what it's called. Venari. That's so sick, bro. That's gamer moment right there. Fuck, man. Don't make me blush. He says, don't make me blush. I'm like, yeah, man. You did well. You did a good shot. Those were good shots. But yeah, the bigger question obviously is, chat, do we have gaming to play? Do we have big gaming moments to play with? We've got some exciting things to try. I'm ready for some stuff, all right? You know what I mean? I'm ready to try out. I will say, so I was talking about doing conjunction survival. No, Void Cascade, sorry. I was doing Void Cascade. I was doing Void Cascade Omni. I guess there's a bug with Void Cascade Omnias where if you like do a Void Cascade Omnia and then you go back in from the Zeramin, then it starts the mission like 100 levels higher. He's my channel mascot. Can't think of a more iconic fashion. Dude, yeah, he's so sick. Oh, sci-fi freak. Well, that's sick. That's cool. That's awesome. But yeah, we've got some actual gaming to talk about. That's right, chat. So I've updated my usage list again. So yeah, there's the bottom of the usage list. There's a couple that are pretty cool, but the list, you know, we're going to scroll, we're going to scroll, we're going to scroll. The list starts here with like Dread Incarnon and up, okay? And these guys, some of them are different than others. You know, some of them may suffer a little bit more than others, but these guys are very interesting, okay? We're going to have a good time with these. But yeah, I think it's just going to be Omnias. I've been thinking about doing some, whatchamacallit, what is it, Cavia standing that I need to do? But I'm like, yeah, I could honestly give a fuck. I feel like I would rather just do Omnias with you guys. But yeah, I will mention I changed some stuff around. So I swapped some stuff. So the gameplay is going to just straight up look different forever, at least for now. Like, I don't know, this thing, Aerial Bond, is just so good. Like, it's so easy to revive your companion. I was like, okay, this is hilarious, first of all. But also it creates this ice bubble around you when you're using, you know, like a Sentinel. And bro, I'll tell you what. So it allows you to revive your Sentinel like basically instantly. And yeah, if you kill an Eximus, then it'll just do that even faster. But yeah, I don't have a precept mod. I'm not using any bonuses. It's just Guardian and Manifold Bond. That's it. I'm just resetting the cooldown of Guardian. I actually need to look this up. Give me 1 second. I need to look up the cooldown of Guardian. Because that's going to play into it. So, like, you know, in Void Cascade, there are moments. Let's see. Has a 30-second cooldown. Oh, wow. Can be used, just allowing it to be ready to activate sooner. Okay, there you go. Yeah, so that's crazy. 30-second cooldown is pretty fucked. Yeah, you can burn that down pretty quick, but the main thing is that I can just revive him faster. And I was like, I don't know if I'm necessarily keeping Guardian cooldowns 30 seconds. Yeah, it's fucking. Oh yeah, I also gotta say that. Yeah. I like the sound of bugs like that. Based Aerial Bond enjoyer. Yeah, no, yeah, and I don't know if you saw my message, but the new thumbnails are clean. Yeah, Chris, thank you. I did see that. I actually totally forgot to like thank you for that live, but yeah, like that is just somebody submitted an art piece for Warframe that was just like I just looked up fucking Warframe Deviri skybox background or something, and then it was this guy, two guys who had submitted pieces of the Deviri skybox, and I just snagged them, and a little bit of blur, and it's the same thumbnail I always had. I just have those fucking anime lines, those excitement lines, and yeah, the red text. We love red text. I'm trying to do a little bit better. I was like, fuck, man. But yeah, we need to play Warframe. It's 7:30 and we haven't played Warframe, so apologies. Let's do this. I will say we're still in the midst of ranking up Tenet Diplos, Ak Magnus, and Double Cum. Yeah. And those all need to get right next to Sicarus Incarnon, which is crazy that those two are going to be next to each other. Okay, anyway. Moving on, it's gonna be weird to like get back to normal ass weapons. So for now, let's play the game. We are using the normal Warframes. I've changed a few of them around, but not all of them. Most of them are still pretty similar. But yeah, there's a few that I've kept kind of the same. But you know, I was doing a bunch of Void Cascade. I was obviously just getting nuked, because adaptation, you know, doesn't do shit when everything one-shots you, but I don't know, it may be a small change, but I think it works a lot better. Yeah, no, and that's all just been me being like, yeah, I should probably put some more effort in, and that's going to come in handy with the the Saturday video. That's my hope. So I've added some time codes for that so you can kind of skip around, but it's more a video that I think I would make. So it's talking about melee influence, but it's also talking about like the fact that like just the way that I use the melee class in general, and like how strange and diverse and unique and similar, like it's such an oddball class of weapons, and they're just all too strange and too weird. But maybe it's going to chill. Maybe we'll have a chill solo Omnia. Look at that. A 135 conjunction is crazy. This was very good. But yeah, the whole video was basically talking about how I don't necessarily want to use melee influence on every weapon in the game. That's what I said immediately at the start. I was like, oh, look at this. Is YouTube still streaming? Is Twitch still streaming? The TikTok... YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Oh. Are you guys still watching the stream? Are we still live? Oh, God. Let's get a test. What is it? 36 minutes in? Oh, my God. Love it. Love you.